I can make this. Hey guys, how you doing? As you can see, no ketchup was harmed in this video. Well, I'm tired of buying all this ketchup from the supermarket that has all these additives and they don't do it justice. I want to make good ketchup, the nice one, the authentic one. So I'm gonna make ketchup from scratch. You wanna know how I did it? I'm Cosito. Let's go! The primary thing that distinguishes store-bought ketchup with homemade ketchup is the spice mixture. The recipe itself gives you the freedom to be creative, and if life gives you lemons and all, so let's make this mix as creative as we can. Add a teaspoon of chili, which is optional, but highly recommended. Followed by cumin, ginger powder, garlic powder, paprika powder, and oregano. Now the next step is to mix those thoroughly. Okay, now let's continue on with the veggies. All you need is 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic, which you're gonna give a rough chop. You can also add a celery, or as I did, add a red onion to the mix. Remember, we're trying to be creative here. Okay, now that we have the prep for our spice mix and the veggies out of the way, let's get cooking. On a medium-high heat, add to a pan 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and bring that to a simmer. Proceed to add the veggies to the pan and cook those off till they are soft in texture. It will take about a minute or 2. After that, add the spice mix and cook those off till they are golden brown. And your house is filled with that delicious spice mix flavor.
Nice.
Furthermore, add 2 teaspoons of tomato puree to the pan and also cook that off for 30 seconds while mixing it with the other veggies. At this point, it's time for the canned peeled tomatoes. Okay, you got me. I did cheat a bit in this recipe by using canned peeled tomatoes. But the thing is, blanching tomatoes and then slow cooking them takes far too much time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
At that point, I might as well just go to the store and buy tomato ketchup. And fun fact, blanching and slow cooking the tomatoes adds little to no difference to the tomato ketchup recipe in comparison to the canned peeled tomatoes. So I suggest just using the canned ones and save yourself all that hassle. Highly recommended though. After letting the mix come to a boil, add sugar and apple cider vinegar. And here things get a bit tricky because you have to decide what you really want to do with your homemade tomato ketchup. Because I make homemade ketchup to use in dishes. Take for example my ketchup chicken recipe. Go watch that one if you haven't already. Meaning I tend to make my homemade tomato ketchup a bit more liquidy, less sweet and more acidic. If you want yours to be thicker and sweeter, add more sugar and less vinegar. You get the idea, right? Lastly, add in salt and pepper. And also taste your tomato ketchup to see if you're happy with what you have. If not, season more. Then let the ketchup cook off for about 3 to 5 minutes to the right consistency you want. Remember, I'm aiming for slightly more liquidy than the bottled ones. The last step in this process is to pour the ketchup over in a food processor. Blend it up till you're happy with the consistency. You can go as fine as you want here. Now that that's done, let's pour it over in my small container and let's taste. Now look at that homemade ketchup. Ain't it gorgeous? Look at that consistency.
So good.
This homemade ketchup is all by all. Yum! You see that? With a little bit more effort, you can have amazing ketchup. This one goes a long way and also tastes better. Like this video if you have enjoyed and don't forget to subscribe. This has been Cosito's Kitchen and showing you the difference between a chef and a cook. Take care guys. Peace.